It was really a lovely ceremony, wasn't it? It was beautiful. I'm going to tell a short story, and my wife or my daughter Joanna can straighten me out if I got the story a least bit wrong and yell at me I got it wrong. But I was in Chicago at the time, a little bit of a business trip, and I get a phone call that Megan was born, and she's born premature. And what the deal was, hopefully I get this story right, that she wasn't feeling well, Joanna wasn't feeling well, so my wife said, you ought to go to the doctor. And she went to the doctor, and she come back home. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with her, but the doctor, lady doctor, she didn't feel good about sending her home. She called her up and said, Joanna, I want you to come back to the hospital. We want to monitor you. So in the middle of the night, Megan was basically dying. Am I getting the story right? So, making sure. So anyways, so in the middle of the night, Megan was born. She had a C-section, you know, and she had the umbilical cord wrapped around her neck, and she was dying. And so the Lord seemed fit for this day to happen. And Megan is very, very dear to my heart, just like the rest of my grandkids. And so now we'll have a blessing. Lord, we just thank you for this beautiful, beautiful day, Lord. And Lord, we thank you for this ceremony, Lord. And Lord, I just pray that they'll remember you and that they'll live for you, Lord. And Lord, we just thank you for the food and the preparation, Lord, and just bless it to our bodies, Lord. And we thank you for this beautiful day that we'll remember forever. Thank you.
It's funny. Okay, there are way too many memories to pick from. My favorite will always be meeting in high school. Megan thought I was a bitch, but I thought she was preppy. We can all see she's not. Okay, I remember your parents invited me to your senior trip, and a week later I just never went home. There has not been a time where one of us was without the other, and we've always been inseparable. Megan, you are the most consistent thing in my life, and I couldn't be more thankful. Don't do that, I'll start crying. You've been the greatest friend and sister that I could have ever dreamed of having, and we've shared so many tears, secrets, laughs, and even our every 3 to 4 month hugs that just get awkward every single time. I give a huge shout out to the bridesmaids and most importantly Hannah. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Andy, I cannot thank you enough for loving and caring for Megan the way that she truly deserves, and thank you for being my best friend too. You're such a great guy for her, and I know you made the best choice of a life partner. I think I speak for everyone when I say this, but congratulations to you both on your very special day. I love you.
Hi everyone, my name's Hannah. I'm the other maid of honor. Many of you don't know me. I actually met Megan through Andy. It's so crazy to think that we're all here today to celebrate, as well as we get to witness the beginning of the life as a married couple. It's crazy. Before I begin, if you are any of our parents, please cover your ears, including you, Nana. Please. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. Megan and I'd like to call ourselves the trio, and you know, we live up to our crazy name. It's been the 3 of us here lately, and I couldn't be more happy for that. I'm so happy and flattered that Megan asked me to be one of her maids of honor and get to be part of their special day. Most of all, I'm thankful for Andy bringing Megan and Anna into my life, as well as Andy's family and Megan's family. Andy first came into Dustin and I's life a few years ago, and ever since I've gained another brother, as well as an uncle for Dustin and I's son Liam. With that, Andy chose the most perfect person to come into our lives, and now we have her as a best friend and amazing aunt. It's so crazy. All it took was a box of Smirnoffs around a bonfire, and our family was created. With that, Anna and I'd like to make a toast to the new husband and wife. May their love remain all of life. We love you guys.
I like how he said Dustin's name and not mine. That's all right. I'm Clay. First of all, I'm sorry I was tackling people outside a second ago. Andy, when I first met you, we was both immature kids, and then you went and got engaged, and I joined the Navy, and now, what are we, adults or something? Who would have thought, huh? Me and you. Yeah, I know. Not me. Anyways, it's been great to see you grow up, man. I'm glad you found someone to put up with you. I know you guys are gonna last. I don't hope, I know, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna let Dustin talk. He knew you a little later, but I miss those nights in your garage, man. I miss those nights till 2 a.m. on a school night, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna speak any more on that than that, you know what I'm saying? But I miss those nights.
I don't know what happened in the garage those nights, but I don't really want to know either.
You don't want to know. What happened behind those doors stays behind those doors, all right?
I'm Dustin, the only guy you named. I didn't know him as long, but ever since I've met him, he's always been talking about Megan. The first time I met him, I don't really know, but yeah, he definitely mentioned Megan a bunch in his life. Even when they were not together, they were together in his head. Every time we hung out, whether it be after the gym, when he wanted to drink, or anything, it always ended up around a campfire talking about Megan drunk.
I don't know.
That's how I knew they would last. And here they are now. They are now together, and I'm sure it'll be a happy, long life together. And that's where I'll stop. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.